Very good afternoon to you all. It's really difficult for you as well as me. The timing of this presentation is after our lunch. And I'm sure that including me, none of us were interested in coming out of that lunch hall and sitting here to listen all these things. But as it is the scheduled program, we have to go ahead in this one. So very good afternoon and warm welcome to Honorable Minister, Honorable Chairman of the Central University of Gujarat, Secretary, esteemed Vice-Chancellors and dignitaries present here. So it is a privilege to address this August gathering at the Central University's Vice-Chancellors Conference. Today's presentation is centered around the theme University Governance System, Samarth, transforming higher educational institutions. This initiative is a significant step towards realizing the vision of the digitally empowered academic ecosystem. We, the presenting universities, Central University of Rajasthan, Dr. Hari Singh Gaur Central University, Sikkim University, and Central University of Tripura and South Bihar, have collaborated to showcase our collective learning and the progress in implementing the Samarth, or unified digital governance platform. This effort is not just about digitization, it is about reimagining academic governance to more transparent, efficient, and responsive to the needs of our stakeholders. So let us begin this journey together forward to robust, accountable, future-ready higher educational system. Let me begin by starting the content, the purpose, the theme of the purpose, context, as well as the key theme areas of this Samarth. This session is primarily designed to provide an overview of Samarth initiative, which is transforming university governance. A digital transformation aimed at improving the governance and efficiency in the Indian higher educational institutions. Samarth is a comprehensive e-governance initiative launched by Ministry of Education and implemented under the National Mission on Education through ICT. As per the SWAYAM portal, there are at present more than 13,000 institutions who have adopted this Samarth as an ERP for the administration of respective institutions. This initiative is well aligned with the vision and directives of National Education Policy, NEP 2020, which talks about the technology-enabled governance, and Samarth portal is quite competent for this purpose. In the key theme areas, we are taking care of understanding of the Samarth in this presentation, the implementation status across the central universities, features, benefits, and customization, as well as the challenges which we have faced, capacity building and change management, the policy, then implementation roadmap, recommendation, and conclusions. Samarth seamlessly integrates the essential academic and administrative functions, thereby enhancing the decision-making and academic and administrative functions, thereby enhancing the decision-making processes through the real-time data access and analysis. It is engineered to optimize the university administration. The technology of this Samarth is well proven and it is very robust one. It is a sophisticated open source digital platform built on the robust, secure and scalable platform. Its automation engine enables the evolutionary automation of respective tasks and workforce. There are always repetitive tasks taking place in the software, as this engine is very competent enough to take all these repetitive tasks also. It gives the real-time communication and provides the instant information access and updates to all the stakeholders. It ensures the smooth communication across the departments, faculties, students, supports timely the decision making with the real-time dashboards. Here are the various sections in the Samarth. And this is the beauty of this Samarth, that it is quite flexible. You can make the sections as per your need, as per your requirement. For example, Central University of Rajasthan has made 138 sections, different sections which are shown it here. Few universities I have checked, they have made it 132, 135. As per their need, you can make such sections. Samarth platform significantly enhances the transparency and institutional efficiency by transitioning university operations from paper-based procedure to a comprehensive digital environment. It streamlines the processes and reduces the administrative delays through the automated workforces and real-time dashboards. For example, we always face the problem of cash. So Vice-Chancellor always want to know the exact figures. If you click on the Samarth, you will get how many applications you have received, how many applications are processed, to how many applications we have given the letters of promotions. All this is available on click. Sometimes we experience that. We get a mail from Ministry of Education at 11 o'clock and we have to give the report by 4 o'clock. The Samarth will now help us in this one. We need not to worry, we need not to take the stress of that one. All data will be available in a click if you utilize the Samarth modules 100%. It minimizes the dependability on physical documents, reduces the human errors, as well as the decision making is expedited, which I have explained it now. It's a self-service feature, empowers all other stakeholders such as staff, student, and they can use it independently, manage applications, request independently, promoting the responsive and accountable administration culture. This is the present status of implementation of the Samarth. It indicates that most of the universities are quite interested in utilizing the Samarth portal. The percentage of utilization is different, but that type of attitude is there. Everybody is keen to use it. And now in coming few months of time, I think everyone will show the progress. If you see the overall utilization, at present there are 4 universities which have utilized 100%. There are 26 universities which have used 75 to 99%. There are 18 universities which have used 50 to 75, 3 universities 25 to 30, and 6 universities which are having less than 25% utilization. Out of all sections or modules, these 4 are very important: academic module, employee module, finance module, and governance module. This figure indicates that most of the universities have more interest or tilt towards utilizing the financial module morely. 36 universities have used the financial module, 17 universities have used for the employee module, and I'm sure that in due course of time, this percentage will also go on increasing. All modules of the Samarth portal are divided into the main 2 parts. One is the primary modules as well as the additional modules. So you all know the different types of modules. This one base module, most of the universities have completed this base module. Employee related, finance related, academics and student related, and all these modules are there. You all know this one, so I'll not go in details about this one. But primary and additional modules are there. Additional modules which is to be taken, it is in the university's thought process. In features of this Samarth, it is unified, secure digital platform and integrates the academic, administrative and financial functions. It also ensures that the data consistency, reliability as well as centralized control over this one. It gives the real-time dashboard, MIS reports for the decision making. This MIS reports, once we start using, I am definitely sure It will be very, very useful to the all Vice-Chancellors as well as the administration of the university. Another very important thing is that there is a role-based access. As we can make the section heads or module in charges, the module in charge will have access to the Samarth related to that module only. So that's the security of this particular software. The Samarth platform addresses the long-standing inefficiencies in university administration caused by disjointed systems. We know that many times there is no communication between the two departments. There is no communication between the two faculty members, communication between the two sections. It creates the problem for the Vice-Chancellor as a whole because he has to look after the entire university. This problem can be overcome through this Samarth. And the best use of this Samarth, which I liked it more, is that it is systematically integrates the academic and administrative system as well as entire data with the National Academic Repository, that is NAD, as well as Academic Bank of Credit, DG Locker, as well as Central University Entrance Examination Test, CUET also. Out of these 4 portals, somewhere we have to push the data. In other portals, we have to pull the data, but it is easily available. As a result of the CUET is recently declared, only I think Professor will tell us why this data is not available for the universities, but that system is available on the Samarth also. Another beauty of this Samarth is the customization. Let me share with you the example of my university, Central University of Rajasthan, and other my colleagues also have followed similar type of methodology for this one. We have appointed, or we have given the in charge for the each module, each section head is there. Every Friday we were meeting at 4:30, and every section in charge, registrar, finance officer, each one of us has to present it, what they have learned in the Samarth in the last week, what they have uploaded the data, what are their problems, what changes they wanted, and by 6:30 we were preparing the list of this one, and this entire list we were sending it to our Sunil Barnawalji, and we were troubling him, sir, these are our issues. But I must tell you that so efficiently he has done all this work. He immediately calling to the Samarth, getting them on the board, and next 2 or 3 days of time, or till next our meeting, all our issues were solved. This is the way lot of customization is possible. Whatever you need, university only has to think it, what customization they want it, and this is all customization is possible. However, though the picture here I am presenting very good one, but it doesn't take place without any challenges. There are challenges. The biggest challenge here, which I have not written, is the inertia. Everyone want to be in a comfort zone. Nobody want to come out of that one. Whatever old is there, it is good one. They want to continue with that one. But somehow we have to pull them from that thought process and bring it on the digital platform. That is the main thing. Then lack of integration between the departments, getting the data, transferring the data, that was also problem. Delayed reporting, late reporting was taking place. Once I started the meeting every week and I was attending that meeting, then ball started rolling and we come up to the certain level. Another one is that configuration of system to meet the university need. That is also another challenge. The needs of Central University of Punjab and Central University of Rajasthan are different. Needs of Central University of Tripura and Rajasthan University are different. So this Samarth has this challenge, how to address all these needs, how to accommodate all these needs, because every time they cannot write a different program, if I am not mistaken, but in the same program, they will have to change in terms of the loops, and then only it is possible. But that is the challenge they have accepted and they have done it. Let me confess this one. I joined this Central University of Rajasthan in 2022, and immediately I visited the Samarth portal. 22 and 23, my entire opinion about the Samarth was not good. Responses were not good. Changes were not taking place. Nobody was picking the phone also. But in 24, when ministry has supported all this one, they have entirely changed. quick response, quick changes in the Samarth, quick changes in the algorithms also. All this, they have done it, and now we are able to use it, all modules of the Samarth. This slide will outline the strategic approach which we have adopted for the capacity building and ensuring the effective changes management during the implementation of the Samarth initiatives. This can be taken as the best practices also. We all together, 5 universities, discussed this point, and we have written that what methodology we have adopted in implementing in our respective universities, and commonly we have written these points. So which can be useful for implementation of the Samarth in the respective university. The process begins with the formation of well-structured implementation team. This includes the nodal officer, technical support personnel, section in charges for each module, and the team ensures the ownership, coordination, and smooth execution. There was a problem again about the efficiency of this team also. I was worried that how to motivate them, how to bring them on the one particular level, Then I have delivered them one lecture. I'm sure that one lecture does not make any very big change, but definitely the change started for that one. And I delivered the lecture on the 2 topics. One is Kartavya and Adhikar. What is exactly Kartavya and what is exactly Adhikar? When people realize that without doing any Kartavya, you will not get the required Adhikar. Then people started thinking on this one and how the one person can make the change in the university. When they realized, we got the success in implementing 100% modules of the Samarth. We have then provided a targeted training sections based on the user roles. And this ensures that every stakeholder from the administrative staff to faculty receives the practical relevant training on their specific modules. Then to build the internal capacity, we have emphasized, we encourage them, these section heads and all this one, you please have a group within your section and give them a training, have a practical of that one, have a practice of that one also, and it has really worked out for the further one. Then periodic meetings, this is the main, what we can say, the crux of all success. The periodic meeting, weekly meeting, review of each and every person in that meeting really solved our problem, and we have reached up to this particular success level. Because ultimately the goal is to develop a confident, skilled workforce that can independently manage the system with a minimal reliance on the external support. By following this step-by-step strategy, institution can overcome the resistance to the changes, ensure the stakeholders' participation, and build a strong foundation for the successful implementation of Samarth. University administration always play a very pivotal role in guiding the implementation of the Samarth ERP system in alignment with the institutional objectives. The key responsibilities include providing the strategic leadership, appointing the nodal officers, module coordinators, then overseeing the regular progress reviews, as well as ensuring the effective resource allocation for this one. The resource allocation doesn't mean only financial resource allocation. The human resource allocation is very important one. Implementation of the Samarth ERP system should proceed through a very structured and phased approach. We have to do the effective planning and preparations, identify the institutional requirements, set the objectives, establish an implementation roadmap, and begin the stakeholder sensitization as well as a capacity building. Very important thing, we have to decide. University administration has to take this decision and launch the administrative or academic modules with initial training and support to facilitate the adoption. We have to decide. We have to focus on selected modules, work more on that one, and see the execution of these modules. Integrate the modules with the existing systems, national platforms as NAD as well as ABC, customize according to the university workflows and regulations. Gather user feedback, that is very important. Unless you listen the feedback, we cannot suggest them the solution for this one. So I was very sincerely listening all feedbacks, all problems, all complaints, and we were trying to solve it. And I appreciate that Ministry of Education has really helped us in implementing all these our problems. So roll out the additional modules when you want it and embed the system into the routine university operations, establishing the governance for the sustainability. Sustainability is very important. Once you give the training to the one person, but you know that there is a migration always takes place, the same person may apply for the employment elsewhere. So we have to keep in that thinking, and plan B should be ready. Second generation, or what can say, the second layer should be kept in ready. So keep on giving training again and again for all, and keep everything ready to use this Samarth one. Sorry, I'm finishing. Out of 13, 11 slide is going on. So planning, monitoring, and recommendations. Effective planning for implementation of Samarth with the clear timelines, milestones, and responsibilities which will align the digital goals, institutional priorities is essential. Strategic budgeting plan is important from the allocation of human resources, infrastructure, as well as training and support. Performance monitoring is very important to track the progress through the KPI and review meetings. It will help us in identifying the gaps early and supports the timely course correction. Continuous improvement will facilitate the data-driven decisions for the module upgrades, enhance user satisfaction, and long-term adoptions. We have some recommendations. We wanted some regular training programs and webinars regarding this. Create a standardized learning material, user manuals for this, establish a national help desk for the troubleshooting, provide the access to the implementation of toolkits and frequently asked questions, support the module customization and staff training, as well as I wish there should be a periodical audit of the universities on the basis of the Samarth also. Universities also can take some of the recommendations. So ensure our institution's readiness. We have to make all staff and faculty members in that state of mind. Now there is no alternative. We have to go for utilization of the Samarth. So appoint a dedicated nodal officer and empowered task force. Then conduct the regular internal reviews, meeting and feedback. Use the platforms, metrics to refine the workflows. These all things we have to do it continuously to help to implement this Samarth. This is out of the Samarth. This slide is out of the Samarth actually. I thought that what should be the vision of digital governance. So digitally empowered institution is not just an aspiration. It is a necessity for achieving the academic excellence and meeting regularly mandates. Samarth offers the structured, scalable, and transformative solution to achieve this by enhancing the transparency, operational efficiency, as well as accountability. We must learn from the success stories. As few of the universities have used 100% modules, let us sit with them, understand how they have made their challenges, how they have found out the solution. Definitely it will be useful for them for implementation of the Samarth. So challenges are there, as already we have said it. We have to meet these challenges. Strategic roadmap for the sustainability is important, as I have told just now. The second batch, second layer of the trained person, we have to keep it ready. So training program should go continuously. In my university, we have taken 122 training programs, repeated training programs. And I'm happy that Samarth was very quite happy to give all these trainings. and we are thankful to them for this one. Lastly, aligning the Samarth implementation with the national frameworks like NEP 2020, NAC, NIRF. You all know NIRF will change in few days of time. NAC is changing now, and now Samarth also has to take that call and align all their modules, align their all resources, their thought process in new changes which are coming in the accreditation and quality processes. So Samarth is not just a tool, it is a vision for transforming governance in higher education with strategic efforts, shared ownership, as well as aligned policies, and we can make that vision a reality. So thank you very much for your patient listening and active engagement throughout this session. As we conclude this presentation, I would like to reiterate that the digital governance is not merely a technological shift. It is a crucial cultural transportation in how our institution functions and serve. So I express my sincere thanks again to you all. I express my sincere thanks to UGC. I express sincere thanks to Ministry of Education as well as all the 5 universities. We have worked together. We had a lot of discussion, deliberation, sharing of knowledge, sharing of experiences with each other, and this presentation is outcome of all our discussion. So it's a teamwork. Thank you very much.